Alright, do you need a screen protector for your smartwatch, whether that's a Galaxy Watch or really any smartwatch out there? So what a lot of people go to initially is the type of glass. Does it have a specifically strong type of glass, or is it not? The Galaxy Watch 5 has sapphire crystal glass, but that doesn't actually really mean anything until you decide if you like to have more protection against scratches or cracks, because last year's model, the Galaxy Watch 4, had what a lot of people would say less strong glass, but in reality, it was more prone to scratches than cracks, while this glass on the Galaxy Watch 5 is actually more prone to cracks, but less prone to scratches. So if you're worried about cracks, then, look at your glass. If you're worried about scratches, then look at your glass. Because the sapphire crystal glass is actually they only focused on scratch resistance because it's at a high level on the hardness scale. But it can easily crack too, though. So that's the one thing, if you care about scratches or cracks. And then another thing is, it obviously depends on how you use your watch. So if you go around and smash it against walls by accident, or do crazy activities that you're probably going to smash it, then maybe you should get a screen protector. But if you're not going to, and you think that you'll be fine, then you don't need to. Because if you really care about the scratches, then especially you don't need to unless you're hitting it really hard, which in that case you'll probably want a screen protector to prevent actual cracks, because scratches and cracks are different, like I just explained. Another thing is outer protection too. Does your watch already come with outer protection on it? The Galaxy Watch 5 Pro has the ridges on the edge that would have been a rotating bezel if it was rotated, but it's just a popping out bezel in this year. But the Galaxy Watch 5 not Pro doesn't have that, so it's essentially less protected from cracks, because if you hit it against something, it's not going to hit the glass, it's just going to hit the bezel. But it could still get scratched from things that are scratching against it that won't get protected and stopped by the outer edges. So as you can obviously see in this video, I'm putting a screen protector on my Galaxy Watch 5, and I'm going to see how this goes. If in a few months my screen protector doesn't have that many scratches, and it doesn't look like it got beat up, then I'm probably not going to use a screen protector on my Galaxy Watch anymore. But if it does, then obviously I will continue using screen protectors, because all of those things that I said come into mind when you have to get screen protectors. It's the scratches, if the glass is more prone to scratches or cracks, if your glass even is highly protected glass, if you have outer protection, and your usage of the watch. Another thing that comes into the play with your usage that I forgot to mention is, do you have your watch showing, or is it usually under your sleeves? Because that's another really small thing that can actually make a difference in scratches, because obviously it's not going to scratch your watch if your sleeve's in the way. So if you search this and you're wondering which one you should do, think about your usage. Have you ever hit it against a wall, or do you think you will? And if you're worried that you will, just get a screen protector. It's better to be safe than sorry with this type of thing. And if you get a screen protector and you eventually don't need it, there's no hurt in just taking it off. Either way would be fine, but it depends on your usage, mainly. So, again, for me, I'm putting a screen protector on it because I like my screen to be in pristine condition. But for you, if you're not really worried about it, then you don't really need to. Alright, I hope this video was a little helpful and gave you some insight on this topic. If you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate it, since only 1% of my viewers are subscribed right now. Alright, see you next time.